Welcome everybody. I'm Sandwich. We got Mr. Fiend, and we are 42T. This is Bong Noises.
Yeah, I was gonna let you know. I was gonna let you know that you can take a little bit before you say something right when I start the noises, but it's just because I'm getting better at drawing my breath like that.
Which, yeah, I was gonna say, I think the past couple ones, the sound has been a lot better than,
Yes,
and I
yes,
didn't have to go back and put a sound over.
awesome.
That's because I was thinking to put a sound over it, but then I forgot to. But then the sound was okay anyway, so boom,
Yeah,
there we go.
boom. As if we could do it live every time, like it'll be great. But if we just need a recording, there's no real problem because obviously we're gonna be hitting shit. Hey everybody, welcome to Bong Noises.
I'm hitting my dab today. I haven't hit this shit in over 24, going on 36, maybe more hours.
Damn, that's crazy.
I haven't been sober, but I haven't hit my puff
I
though.
haven't- Hey, can I try that pin real quick? Or load
Yeah,
up your hit and then explain to the people what I'm going to be hitting.
that's a
That's a good way to start.
good way to start. Yeah.
While he's doing that, actually, for my first dab hit of the day today, guys, I am going to be taking the time to tell you how great the 710 spatula is. The 710 spatula is a silicone tool. Well, it's not a tool. It's a handy hash saver.
I would
I don't
consider that
remember.
a tool.
I don't because they say it's not a dab tool. It's not a dab tool until you get the two point the version 2 of it. But we'll get to that. The point is, they have a silicone tool that helps you empty out these containers. Mr. Sandwich, how much can you see in there just from a naked eye view?
That is empty.
Empty,
Quite empty.
empty. Okay.
Unless you're going to lick it up, but that wouldn't do you no good.
As I slowly but surely wipe every single edge of this container. I'll get a close up shot of me doing this one of these days.
I was going to say, I think this would be a lot better as a close up shot compared
Well,
to it.
you'll have to cut most of this out because the result is just a little bit of dab, but a good amount of dab is the point.
It's a lot more than you thought you had before.
For sure. But here's the sick part I have two dab containers.
Oh, yeah. By the time, if you watching this episode, you probably missed our giveaway.
Sick.
So,
Not too much?
no, that one has even less than the other one.
You think so?
I
Holy
think so.
shit.
But everyone watching this right now probably missed our giveaway.
Damn.
And we already chose a winner for that. Don't know who it is because past, future, present, they're all happening at once. I don't even know where I'm at right now.
We're just living. We're just in this moment for right now in our conscience, so that's just what we're going to be living through.
But if you did miss it, the chance to get a free 710 spatula, you can get this lovely little tool right here.
15% off its original price with our promo code
42T
42T
Media.
Media. So make sure you follow 710's website at www.710spatula.com
Slash
42T Media.
Yeah.
Or you could just go ahead and use our promo code at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
Yes, sir. This is a hit to that. I'm toasting to that,
Toast
man.
to that.
Hitting some THCA while I pass you some THCP. So that's what this card is right here.
Or I thought you were gonna just show me the other one.
Oh.
We were talking about it beforehand. That's what
The special one. Well, I guess we'll get into that in a little bit later because it sort of segues into that anyway. But
okay, hold on. Let me show you how much I ended up getting off the.
That was from the second one.
Second and the first.
That's a nice little
glob.
Nice little glob.
Okay. Boom.
That's everything total?
That's everything I fucking grasp from the empty jars.
Hey, man, that adds up. The way that we smoke, fucking going through
I was like,
2 pucks a week, maybe?
This might not look a lot to somebody who doesn't dab, but to my dabbers, like, I'm going to take a photo right now. He's going to upload it to the screen so that way you can see how much it was at the end.
And, like, that's just from 2 containers. If you're a hardcore dabber, you're going through 2 of these a week. So in a month, think of how much dab you're wasting. In a year, think of how much dab you're wasting. We've been dabbing for what, like 5 years, 5, 6 years now. Let me see that picture.
I'm trying to.
So that way I can see if it's gonna. So I can see if it's gonna be worth doing the editing for. Okay, no, that's a pretty solid glob.
No, it's a pretty solid glob, and anybody who dabs goes, "Hey, that's enough to put it in the fucking on top of at least some dirt shit."
Hell yeah, shit. Like I said, that adds up. That's just from 2.
Uh,
Already at my house, I have like 4 containers chilling. So that means I have like a full ass rip right there, waiting for me at my house.
Hell yeah! So make sure you go to 710 and use our promo code, and when you use their item, or when you get their item and you use it on your stuff, make sure you tag them on Instagram. They'll repost your stuff, and then make sure you tag us on Instagram so we can repost your stuff. But yeah, one more time, promo code 42T Media. Visit the website 710spatula.com /42T Media. 42T. And that is the correct way we do say it to ourselves is 42T. We are 42T. 420 is the fucking thing we're playing off
It's
of.
like a play on words.
But that's how we're accounting for ourselves as a media presence.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it kind of helps with the fucking censorship bullshit.
Yeah,
anyway.
that as well. Okay.
But it's some bullshit, man. So the fucking pin I have is something called Kana, and my dab is going right now.
Go ahead.
And Kana is something that we've been getting here recently. It's another little plant that grows in Africa.
Oh, you said they look like a daisy almost.
Like a dandelion.
Dandelion.
Kinda, almost like a daisy. It's like white and yellow.
Okay. I can visualize it.
But just we live in Texas, and just due to like all the legality going on with THC right now, shops are really looking into like different markets. So like the legal psychedelic markets, really, and that's sort of what Kana is technically classified as. Fuck that. Honestly, that dab hit got me, man. No wonder why they're trying to ban this shit over here. Fucking A.
That point is enjoy it while you got it.
Oh my. Yeah, it kind of sucks too. So this is Kana, and it's known as nature's MDMA.
Oh.
And it's not as strong or as powerful.
Do we say what MDMA is in case people don't know?
So MDMA is the scientific term for, or that's the shortened scientific term for Molly, and Molly is MDMA. Ecstasy is also MDMA, but it's cut with some other stuff, and the reason why they cut it is because they're trying to reduce the serotonin issues you can get if you overdo it.
Which is the only real reason why I'll probably never try it.
Mm-hmm. So, pretty much the way that it works is, this is known as nature's MDMA because it works similarly in the fact that it boosts your serotonin receptors and just fires off serotonin at you.
Mm.
It's nowhere as near as like
hard
intense
hitting,
yeah, nowhere near as intense, and the come down, there's basically not even a come down. Like you just stop feeling it just fades away. Like there's no depression, like the whole serotonin bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Now something they do say about this is that if you're taking like antidepressants or SSRIs, you shouldn't take it just because it's working on the same receptors, and you can get something called a serotonin sickness, and that can result in like seizures, vomiting, a whole bunch of like bad shit.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So you can take a detox from your medication and eventually take it after like a week or 2, but
don't try this if you have it.
Yeah,
if you take
antidepressants type shit. But yeah, this is Kana, and I've used it before. I've used it now in 3 different forms. I've used it in a nasal extract, I've used it in a powder extract, and I've used it in this vape form.
Which is absolutely insane of a fucking statement.
And the vape is definitely the most mild way to ingest it. And 2 hits, it's really just like a buzz, and you just feel really good and like light and social. You want to try it? It's going to taste kind of like dirt, maybe like coffee. Tastes like coffee to me. Tastes like dirt to some other people.
You know what it reminds me of? Yeah, I can like see dirt. I can feel dirt. It reminds me, like when they first inhale, it reminds me of those hookah cigarettes you can use to get at Spencer's Gifts.
The just flavored smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of hits the same. It almost feels like you're not really hitting on anything. And those are two pretty good sized rips, so I just let it sit for a minute. And you might start to feel like a rise, and then it's just gonna be there.
Okay.
It feels kind of cool.
Can I try for a third?
If you feel like I said, let it sit for like here 60 seconds, and I'll let you have another hit.
Okay.
Just in case.
I'm feeling risque.
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 But fucking yeah, so the SB3 shit is fucking basically terrorizing people down here in Texas. And it's kind of shitty because like a lot of people hate on like the THCA and all of the hempnoids, which yeah, it has its issues, but honestly, if you think THCA sucks, you're just getting it from the wrong places. Honestly, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
And there's definitely a way to buy that stuff and a way to not buy that stuff.
Like
if you're
gas station? No.
If you're walking to any some head shop where they just sell bongs and vapes, mostly, like you're in the wrong place.
Like if they're doing some type of sale where you're getting a cart for $10 or cheaper or something like that,
it's definitely not the best way to grab those products.
I'm probably gonna delete this whole section.
Damn it! I'm gonna clip this for me. This is for my own shit. I'm gonna post it on Instagram.
Yeah, that shit's probably hitting you. You want another one?
Yeah, I'll take it. And one more time, because I was paying attention. It's just hard for me to fucking recall that shit. What is this?
That is Kana.
And what is Kana? It's almost like MDMA, but
it's almost like MDMA, but it's all natural and it's not as intense and not manufactured.
Okay.
The only reason why it's known as nature's MDMA is because it just works off the same serotonin receptors. But it's funny because we've been out like at the rave scenes, like handing it out to people, and a lot of people really enjoy it, and it's good.
Yeah, it's not loving the flavor of it, obviously, but like,
well, that's why they have the other versions of taking it.
I'll take the dirt flavor weed, but dirt flavor vape.
You don't want to do a little bump?
No,
with some
I'm
Kana?
okay. Yeah. Fuck no. Is that cocaine? It's just Kana, bro. It's like, you can go fuck yourself.
You can mix it with your water.
Not saying that snorting is fucking unnatural. By all means, whatever you got to do. But I just know. It's unnatural for me, for sure.
Unnatural for you.
It's like shooting up. It's just something that I will never try. I don't care what. Someone was asking me the other day, would you shoot up to pure THC? And I'm like, straight to the blood vein?
Shoot up?
Like that? I'm like this. I'm like this.
That's why they make fucking THC drinks now.
Yeah,
like,
no, fuck that noise.
Who's shooting up THC? I'll do THC
but
patches.
Like, if they tell you, dude, this fucking great, it's something you'll never experience once again. Like, you try it once, and that's all you need.
No, because at that point, that's just straight up heroin. That's what they say about heroin.
Exactly what they say about heroin. Yeah, no, that's hilarious. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, it's funny to think about, but dog, never. It's something I couldn't see myself doing to myself. That's crazy.
Well, it's because there's that stuff called Rick Swanson oil, and like, it's like one syringe of that is like up to 1,000 to 5,000 milligrams of THC, and it's just like black tar just in a syringe.
Like the stuff they give the cancer kids.
Exactly.
Okay, real quick. I dream of fucking eating just a dab of that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
I wouldn't take from a cancer kid, but I'd be like, "Hey, lady, how much you give me for a syringe, bitch?" Like,
you better knock out a cancer kid for their syringe.
I would never.
Give me that fucking shit.
I would never do that to a child.
Not to a grown ass person.
To a grown ass person, like, bro,
elbows
come on,
are flying.
You know me, dog. Just a little dab ain't gonna do. You know me. Yeah, like, I'd have to befriend you, of course, but like, you know me. Just give it to me and don't make this a big deal. Because I'll fuck around, go in your fridge and take it from you while you're not looking.
I'll make it a big deal.
Yeah, I'm hanging out your house, you're in the bathroom, I'm like, I know where your stash is.
See, that's because I've seen a video of someone take like 10 of those straight to the dome.
Oh,
and like...
Wait, the syringe is full?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's. What did I tell him that day we were talking about shooting up weed? I was like, you don't even like getting high. You just love pain. You just love to hurt yourself, and for God knows what reason. You
Mm-hmm.
know, there's just some things that are unethical in its
That's a
sense.
form of self harm. It's got
Yeah,
to be.
for sure. It,
I mean, unless their tolerance is just that crazy
but
and they
that's the
need
thing.
it. But
Like, there ain't no way you could smoke blunt after blunt after blunt and it not affect you at all. There's just no way. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just chain smoking blunts to the face, and it's not you're down 5, and you're telling me that doesn't affect you, I don't believe you.
see, and like so, working at the dispensary here, it's opened me up to like a lot of different perspectives
Mm-hmm.
about like the reasons why people smoke and what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny because people will come and they'll be like, "Oh, that stuff's not hitting. That stuff's not hitting." But like, I've smoked everything on this shelf, bro. It all hits. It just hits different.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They want to be purists.
They're looking for
They want.
certain
Well,
things.
no, they want the real shit. That's the thing. Like, they have this expectation of it not being as good. Like, Delta 8 really fucking did a number on
On
this town.
people, yeah. So, because we had certain smoke shops like fucking, I'm not gonna name
Push
them,
that shit.
but they were fucking literally the reason why they're trying to pass this bill right now, opening up right across the school, selling to minors, fucking
Well,
like
to be fair, most of those that are here were already here with the schools, period.
yeah.
Like, before they started coming out with that shit.
Well, I'm talking about a certain store specifically that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
But,
oh, 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 oh. Know what you're talking about. Okay,
but
gotcha.
fucking not trying to slander any businesses, I guess, but
Mm.
fucking they don't exist for a reason.
Right.
But goddamn, they were fucking selling some boof ass shit, some boof ass
Real
shit.
boof ass
Hell,
shit,
even
apparently.
I've had my experience with like boof ass shit with the damn Delta products. Hell,
They were just
you
giving
know what?
away those gummies too. It was
There's a
hilarious.
thing in my backpack right now that we've already done 2 episodes and I've had it and I haven't brought it up. But like they gave it to me as a sample because the company came and gave it to us. Again, I'm not gonna just name a name, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna check our shit first before we start giving it out to people. Like,
But
we're not
fucking
here. Anything that we tell y'all to try, like,
we're trying it
we're trying
ourselves.
it
Yeah, I'm
ourselves.
not gonna just fucking give y'all some bullshit that I
Yeah,
wouldn't take myself.
yeah, no, 100, and that's just the moral base that we'll stand on forever.
And then that's why I like working at the shop I work at because
You're
that's
able to
sort
fucking
of
get to it straight from the fucking
yeah,
source.
and that's why that they actually allow us to like
Sample.
use discounts and give samples and yeah, like hell the manufacturers when they send us new orders they will give the shop like samples and then sometimes we can try them if they're new shit just so that way we know what it can do to the customers.
Fuck yeah.
And then they give us some for the customers so then the customers can also
Mm-hmm.
do whatever. But anyway, there's literally a pin in my bag right now that
Do I get it?
I smoked on. No, just leave it there.
Okay.
I smoked on it for a few days, and I started having like crazy like sleep problems and like weird fucking like heart palpitation and like anxiety issues.
You still have it?
Yeah, I just have it in my backpack. I haven't thrown it away. I don't even smoke on it, but fucking. I was thinking of blasting them on the podcast. That's why I have it, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna.
We won't do negative reviews. We'll
Yeah.
just definitely let those dead
Let
dogs
people know,
lie.
yeah. Let people know that shit exists and they need to watch out for it.
Definitely, if you ask us, we'll shit on them outside. You catch us outside of a recording, we'll fucking shit on them all the way on.
But fucking yeah.
Hell, you can record us and we'll shit on them. We're just not gonna do it on our own platform.
But fucking unless we'll see. But I might change my mind on it. But anyway,
I love the shit on
it
things.
gave me like weird anxiety and like heart palpitation issues. And I've been smoking for
that's
like
crazy.
almost 10 years now.
For it to affect you that fast.
Yeah. And like, so I was like, you know what? I am not fucking smoking on that shit. But hell, even in the past, and the reason why I was able to, the reason I was able to catch on to it so quick is because a couple years ago I had the same issues when I was working at that other smoke shop doing the free samples and stuff like that. And that's what I was like, this is very similar.
Didn't care. They definitely didn't care as much as this new place that you're at.
Yeah, they were just doing wholesale distributors, third party. We get them from like the actual companies,
and that's nice to know that
and that's
you're
the
going
difference.
farm to hand or whatever the fuck they used to say.
And like it may be different just because honestly I believe that they just created this store just to get rid of some back stock. and like we were just like the storage facility basically.
Maybe, but you guys turned it into a very hit spot.
It was hit for a little bit, but it wasn't hit enough. Otherwise, it would still be there. But
Oh, not y'all. The other store. I thought you meant the one you're at now.
no, no, no. The place where I'm at now is doing pretty good for itself.
Oh, yeah.
But it was doing that well before. Cause shit, it was. I was going there before I started working at that other smoke shop. But then I started working at the other smoke shop, and then like I was like, oh, like this is my spot. Like I'm here, fucking. I get my shit. Like these are my guys.
Hey, we're ride or dies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like we'll try our fucking best until the fucking horse calls us up.
And then so fucking. And then so they were already there, and I already knew they had good ass flour. Like I hate to say it, but fucking. I hate to say it, but sometimes cause if we were out of stock, sometimes we ran out of flour, fucking someone would be like, do you know where I can get good flour in town? I'd be like, yeah, go check out this shop. And now it's the shop.
And now that's the shop you're working at.
And now it's the shop I'm working at.
Positive vibes lead you somewhere, please, goddammit.
It's just so funny. But fucking, yeah, the goddamn bill they're trying to pass, it's crazy the stuff that you can actually get here in Texas, but people shit on.
Yeah, no, just people aren't willing to give it a try, and like most people who try it are really turned on by it. Even
a lot of everybody who comes and buys our shit, they come back.
Well, even my sister-in-law, she went to Amarillo for something, and she bought a vape that was up there, and it was THCA with a little bit of P and some fucking other shit, and she ended up really liking it, and I was like, yeah, like I've been trying to tell y'all, like, and the bud's just as good.
It's just you gotta watch the blends. You gotta see what the fuck it does, and
try
it really
what
depends
you like.
on the blend.
Yeah, figure out what you like. You know what I mean? Like,
and then so that's the funny part is people will come to the shop and be all like, "Oh, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit." But it's like I've literally tried everything. I promise you, it hits. It's just that they'll try a brand like okay, it's like I did the same thing. Like literally, it's this simple. They'll try a brand and then they'll try a certain strain. And it will literally be that certain strain, that certain blend of cannabinoids, whatever they did with that batch, disagrees with their body, and then they're like, I don't like that brand no more, which is understandable, but there are some other products in the same brand that it's just and then it's just like the whole I don't smoke indicas, I don't smoke sativas.
Man, people need to grow up over that shit. It's not that counterintuitive. It's literally just what your body is craving at that moment.
Yeah, but like some people, because like I've talked to some people and they actually have like experience of like every time they smoke a sativa or every time they smoke an indica or whatever.
But it's like what about that sativa are you liking? And those flavor profiles of the weed strains that you like are the things you should be following, not just the fact that it's
sativa or indica. Yeah.
Like, obviously, if you like orangey yellow shit and it's a sativa, and every time you go to the dispensary, they got yellow cake, orange sunrise, blah blah blah, like, you know, something that gives off an orangey yellow, you're obviously gonna pick that one, and it always works out. I own these, you know,
because I know I like banana terps.
But yeah, exactly. So
like,
if I see a banana in those genetics, you're not gonna go, not that, that one.
I fucking like blueberry now.
Well, but the point I'm making is that there's an opposite spectrum to the colors, just like there are the terpenes, and if you don't like the blues, you're gonna like the yellows. Obviously, if you only do yellows, it's gonna be mostly sativa.
Yeah, so that's a good way of looking at it.
You know what I mean? It's a spectrum, and it's not what you're smoking, like, influential to what you think. It's the flavoring profiles of that smoke that you want to follow, and that's something that I would love for people to talk about more, and not so much me. And
that's what I want people to understand. But the thing is like they're so ingrained of smoking like that, and the problem here's where the problem lies with the Texas industry, is that the truth is that the hemp business isn't that regulated, and like it's not as regulated as it should be, and really as a customer,
it's only been a few years that they've actually taken the chance at doing stuff like this.
Yeah, I mean Delta 8 came out in like 2028. THCA didn't come around.
2028.
Or 2018. 2018 is when Delta 8 started coming around.
God, was it really that early?
And then THCA I didn't see until I swear after COVID.
No, it was way after COVID. Like it had been like a year or two in after we had moved out.
Because I started like seeing the signs like we sell THCA, and I was like, ain't no way they're selling THCA. And then I went to go check it out.
Hey, they're selling THCA. We were definitely already crossing certain regions to fucking obtain things like that. And they were selling it here already.
We had better. Yeah, thing is, we had better options. Yeah. And then, but like now the game has honestly changed. Like we can get rosin here. Like the rosin's fucking crazy. Yeah. Hometown Hero is a good ass brand. It's just really pricey.
Yeah. That's the problem with most places that are just getting started. That was our hugest problem with New Mexico when it first got wrecked.
Is the price?
Is that the prices for a half gram at $30 a fucking half gram? You remember that?
Yeah,
shit?
The half gram carts were sitting at like $70.
Yeah, now you go to a regular one, they got $10 a G, and just like fucking Colorado, I imagine that's gonna fucking drop within the next few months, especially if another state bordering any of those states become legal. Like the border hopping to buy those products, just like when Colorado saw the decline in when New Mexico went wreck, like New Mexico's going to see a reduction as well, and their prices are going to drop even more. So it's like, even if Texas doesn't ban, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many options around us that it's not even that hard.
See, the problem is that if you get stopped, now all of a sudden you're a felony. You know how many old people, how many elderly people I serve working at the dispensary?
No, it's
good
crazy.
amount. People just looking for literally stuff to handle sleep, handle pain, handle anxiety. Like some of these people literally come in, they don't even like... Honestly, they probably don't realize they want to get high, but then they get high and then they forget about their problems, which still helps some people.
It's the whole point.
It's like I was telling fucking...
It's the whole point of using it as a medicine.
My fucking grandparents came the other day to the shop, and they were asking me about stuff that could be used for arthritis or whatever. And so I was thinking about it, and like I'm probably going to end up buying them something to try, but fucking my grandma smoked before, like cause these fucking been a pothead my whole life.
Right.
So
shout out Uncle D.
Yeah, shout out Uncle D. Fucking. So she smoked before, but it's funny cause she'll smoke, and I've only seen her like know for a fact twice in my life, but the last time for sure she smoked, and she was up walking around like, oh, I don't even feel it. I don't even feel it. I don't know why y'all even smoke this. Like I don't even high. But she was walking around.
Yeah, like nervously taking herself a fucking...
Like, not fucking just laying, hurting around, fucking not doing anything. Yeah. Walking around, interacting with... Like, what do you mean it's not working?
That's so funny.
But it's like a lot of people, too, have the same stories that they were doing a bunch of medications and then they switched over to some THC, some CBD, and then now instead of taking fucking 20 different pills a day, they take a couple of different gummies and they smoke and boom. Less symptoms.
But it's listening. Like... there's just this really big mountain I'm climbing up right now and I don't understand what's happening.
Damn, it's hitting you that late? It took that while? That's That's the kind of... It feels like a come up.
I coughed and it immediately just started the fucking the mountain climber game from fucking
Price is Right.
Price is Right. Fucking moving up and shit.
Yeah, that's the kind of right there.
Oh man, that's hitting my chest and my head really hard.
I'm surprised it took that long to hit you.
My tolerance is high, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
See, fucking, you say your tolerance is high. Like I said, we have a nasal extract of this stuff.
No, I was talking so much shit for nothing.
No, I took 3 sprays. And
3 sprays is wild.
It made me throw up. Only because I was on an empty stomach. I didn't drink no water. Jesus, fucking first thing in the morning.
Water. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad decision on my part. I was literally like, oh, I'm fucking sandwich. I can handle this. Fucking literally.
Fucking here's your sandwich, bitch.
Yeah, literally. But that shit made me throw up because I disrespected it. There's other people though. They have a high. I've seen someone do it 7 times, and like it tripped me out because I've done it enough.
Dude,
I've seen other people do it.
Fly.
Huh?
I said they're just looking to fucking fly.
He fucking said. I was like, and then he was fine.
Dude, fuck that. He had 5 puffs before that, and he still took those 7 puffs because he needed it at the bar. Like, that just means that man is fucking out of his mind on that shit.
He was one of the people who said, like, who was talking, he was like, this isn't like MDMA at all, because he used to be real big into it. Had to go to rehab for it type shit.
At that point, yeah, I think you've done so much MDMA that it's not that effective.
Yeah.
Because it's like
it'd be the same as like doing Rick Swanson oil and then them giving you like 5 milligrams of Delta 8.
Yeah, fucking for what? Comparing it to Delta 8's funny as fuck.
Well, that's basically what it is. It's the Delta 8 MDMA. But it's not that bad. Like, it's honestly, it's a little bit better. The extracts are better for recreational use.
Right.
The vape and even the other stuff you can use more like
most
like
things
preventative.
Yeah.
Like, take some here, take some there, and like my coworker, he's actually been using it like that, like on a regimen, and it's actually been helping him out a lot with like his anxiety.
Getting his body used to the fucking relief. Mm-hmm. That's nice. Does MDMA give you visuals?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, that won't. I figured that won't. It's just a fucking. It's not a measly high. It's a nice high.
MDMA does gives you slight visuals. Okay. Not anything
I just
crazy.
didn't know how crazy it gets compared to like acid or mushrooms or anything like that.
Like the tracers and maybe like
that I love
color,
the tracers,
little brighter colors. Maybe I've never done it, but
never tried it. Never tried it.
Based off what I've read, heard, and seen.
Yeah. What people have described to me. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck yeah. I've got it. It's working.
But yeah, no. So I think that's what's crazy, and that's what's upsetting about this whole SB3 thing is that there's a bunch of people who aren't criminals that are going to be made into criminals just because they want some relief, basically. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of people are even saying. Like, hell, some of the people, because we're collecting those veto things, right. A lot of people are saying, oh, there's no point in me signing it. I'm just going to keep going across state. I'm just going to keep going across state. And it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but then you get caught, and what happens?
You're felon
felon for life, fucking shit. A few days in jail, fucking who knows?
And what does Chris High say?
If you have the money for bail.
Yeah, I was like, what does Chris High say? The president could fucking legalize marijuana at any point he wants to. Whatever the fuck Trump says about that shit doesn't fucking matter. It's all about action. The fact that we're still arguing on this on a federal level is just fucking ridiculous. And fuck, I forgot where I was going, but Chris Tice he has the power to fucking change it all, and still chooses not to. Why? Because just like any other fucking industry, he's got his hands in deep alcohol.
Money. Alcohol, some people giving him money.
Until people invest in marijuana, it'll never be treated as such a priority, and they can do it. It's just they choose not to, and that's the crazy thing is that you got to realize is that they're putting us down because they want us down. Mm-hmm. So it's literally like, what are you gonna do about it? What can you do about it? You can write a letter to the fucking Greg Abbott. Yeah. But I'm sure you can visit your local dispensary, see our TikTok for the link, and you can sign it as well. But it's important to call your representatives
just do what we can.
Tell them, because there's a lot of us and they just love to push their Christian values on to certain people, and they love to force us to do what they want. But here's the thing. Those morals and values shouldn't get in the way of us being adults and medicating our bodies to such a degree that is unharmful, dangerous. It's not hurting anybody. You're not squashing on anybody's rights doing it.
You're just having fun. You're just fucking
less
helping
dangerous
yourself.
Than alcohol, less dangerous than cigarettes, less dangerous than opioids. And that's all that fucking matters. Mm-hmm. No other argument should be made. The fact that people make billions of dollars in big pharma every day means nothing to me until we figure this out.
And it's crazy that they're making it like that here in Texas. And then it's like some of these old people, like it makes me scared for them. It makes me scared for them.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing. It's like,
but then on the other side, it makes me upset too, because fucking they probably won't even be checked or searched or nothing. They're gonna stop, see they're old, and be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, but then, like,
if some stoner looking ass motherfuckers and some drug rugs are going to Colorado on their way back on the known roads, they're gonna be profiled like a motherfucker, be stopped, and then deal with all that legal shit.
That's why it's important to double check what you're doing in life. You know, staying aware of your surroundings and making sure you're taking the very necessary precautions of obeying traffic laws, simple things like not making yourself fucking noticeable and
like drug rugs and fucking stickers with
fucking
pot
loud
leaves.
Music, acting stupid, smoking in the car. Don't smoke in the car. It's easy. Like, if you're gonna buy a vape up there, don't put it It's somewhere
Yeah,
you're
do
not
not
gonna
smoke.
hit it
Do not
until you
smoke
get
on the
to a
way back.
certain distance. That's ridiculous. And if you get caught because you're fucking hotboxing and then letting it out as you're driving by a cop with fucking clouds running out of the car, you deserve to be stopped, you fucking dick. Fucking, you making the rest of us look bad, and we're just trying to fucking be safe and generous enough to
See, that's because
keep it under wraps.
I'm trying to hotbox on my way back.
Yeah,
But they don't allow me.
It's all fun and games until, but yeah, of course it's fun. Of course it's awesome, and it fucking looks good in video. But you know, it's not about us doing what we want. It's about us being able to do what we want in the parameters that they decide, and that's the world we just live in at the moment.
And that's what I don't agree with. The parameters they decide
Well,
is
but that's
some
the thing.
bullshit.
No,
Hold on.
It's bullshit.
You know what I saw
bullshit,
yesterday?
But we're still living here.
You know what I saw yesterday? One of the other stores that work next to us, one of the employees was getting a write-up. But the job didn't have no pins, so they made her come over here and ask us for a pin to write her up.
What the fuck?
Fuck parameters that other people set.
Yeah. Well, jobs. Okay, dealing with a job is bullshit. If you like, fuck your job, dog. Like, there's millions of jobs you can get. Obviously, I'm not saying quit your job if you don't have a job backed up. My rule in life is you don't quit jobs unless you have a job lined up. But yeah, no, fuck your job. Fuck corporate America. No one's gonna fucking care about you when you're sick. You shouldn't get a fuck when they need you the most. You know, if you're a hard, dedicated working employee, get your bag, bitch. Like, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. But the moment they start trampling on your rights and your own dignity and your own mental health, fuck them.
And that's what they're doing with these laws.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. I understand it's illegal from a standpoint that it's a drug and we're getting high. But that's the thing. It's like I've stated multiple times. If we went if it became federally legal, and Texas stayed like that, well,
like the way it is now,
where it's no longer considered a felony because it's not
scheduled.
It's not scheduled one. If you lower it to a narcotic level where it's alcohol, you can get arrested, but that's just a night in jail, and it doesn't really mean much if you don't live in that state anyways. But the point is that people aren't made to be black labeled for the rest of their lives as felon. People.
Well, how do you feel about the whole breathalyzer thing they're trying to do now for THC?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be like. Fucking be safe.
Well, what's stopping them from stopping you? Because you smoke everywhere you go.
That's what I'm saying.
So if they breathalyze you anywhere, you're gonna be high.
But that's the thing. If I go to a bar on a Friday, if I go drinking at comedy night on Thursday, I'm gonna be safe and precautious when I'm driving. I'm not gonna be swerving, acting stupid. Check me on Snapchat. I'm drunk as fuck driving the car. I stay in the parameters that are set to the legal shit. I can respect the law enough. That I can respect the law enough because I would think the drunk asshole driving on a Tuesday night deserves to be fucking arrested for fucking drinking. Do I think drinking's bad? Not that bad. Like, you can obviously abuse alcohol, but if an asshole's driving drunk, best believe I'm calling the cops.
Best believe I'm
calling the cops when he's fucking swerving in and out of traffic, endangering people's lives. Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops on you. Fuck.
There's a drunk driver here.
Yeah, you got a drunk driver here. He almost fucking hit me. Cause, dude, okay, think about Ganja. He was just in that car accident. The lady wasn't drunk or anything, but
she was just an old lady.
But like, imagine death. Like, Ganja had a really fucking hard look at life afterwards, and the fact that he was legit just. That's what I was telling him. Psychedelics gave us this gift of being present. So when president gives this gift of being present. So when he was in this accident, he got mad. But then he realized he's alive. It's just a fucking car. He's alive. He was able to look at that lady and go, okay, her car might be fucked too, but she's alive. You know? Those are the things that truly matter. So it's like...
Fuck the old lady. I'm okay.
Well, that's the thing. He was able to comfort her, but that's the thing. That's present. That's empathy that he has. Like, he grew up having empathy. And him being able to calm himself, be present, and empathize. Like, that's nature of humans, you know, to be that's the progression of being empathetic. You know, that's the society where we need to be living in, where people just don't fly off the fucking handle every day through commentary bullshit. Let them fucking be who they are, but like, do for you what you got to do positively.
What I want to do positively is negative for the other people.
Not inherently, you're just making it negative. That's the tricky. That's the thing. Is that you choose certain things in life, and it's this really weird thing where if you choose to fucking hurt people, you're fucking gonna get hurt. If you choose to help people, for some reason, people will help you. And like, even now with us doing all this stuff, like trying to stay determined, trying to fucking work hard at it, trying to, stay consistent, is showing results. And that's the whole point,
This is what we should have been doing this whole fucking time.
Yeah. Well, obviously we've slacked off a little bit and we're getting back to it. But the point is that's the lesson you're learning, is that the more you put in, the more your life will give. That's the end. That's the wavelength world that we live in, is the vibration and shit. Remember?
Maybe. That's what it should be.
That's the thing. If you live like that, that's the way your world will be.
Yeah.
Things will happen to you. Things will fuck you up, but it's how you react and how you adapt to those situations is what makes you you. Is what makes your life the direction you choose it to go in.
And I'm gonna go the way that I want. Fuck what anyone else tells me.
Hell. And he was just talking about how he needs to stop being like that off camera earlier, and look at this motherfucker.
I didn't say I had to stop being like that. I said I had to stop. I said I had to stop letting shit fucking stop me. No, it's the same fucking. It's literally the same thought that I'm having.
Are you choosing to hurt people?
No.
Okay, so stop acting like you're gonna hurt people.
But people are acting like I'm hurting people.
Well, but that's the thing.
Because I'm fucking smoking or fucking being a pothead or a druggie.
You let them say what they want. You want to be out of touch, the old ass white dude that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Letting people say what they want is good and all until you're sitting in a jail cell reaping what you sow because you just wanted to fucking have fun and fucking smoke a joint.
But that's the whole thing, like. You think civil rights activists didn't fucking sit in jail for long periods of time and label criminals forever?
And that's what makes me angry and not want to deal with anything like that now.
That's the whole point of signing the petitions, doing what we got to. If there's a protest happening, go fucking protest. That's with anything that you truly believe in. That's the fucking America they set up. Even if they won't shoot the white people on January 6th breaking into the Capitol, but they'll bring out the fucking guns and flashbangs during a Black Lives Matter parade.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. See, I don't know.
I say the whole
they give you. No, make new parameters.
Yeah, of course, make new parameters.
These parameters fucking suck. So we gotta make new parameters. Otherwise, if the slaves just kept their parameters, they would still fucking be slaves.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like they created underground tunnels. We fucking did what we had to. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You do what you got to, but you gotta fucking make sure you do it in a safe where you keep yourself safe. It's not about keeping them happy.
El Chapo only got because of the IRS.
Exactly. You don't do it to make them happy that you're doing it a certain way. You do it to keep yourself safe. It's not about them. It's about you. That's the point. It's about you, not them. In your life, it's always about you. The people you coincide with, and you. Fuck what everybody else is, for sure. Fuck what anybody else is doing anyways. Fuck what anybody's got to say what you're doing. They ain't doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing. Be proud of what you're doing. Do something worth being proud of. It's crazy to think about, but it's like, at 12 years old, I never thought I'd be a stoner content creator trying to make a name for myself. I never saw that for myself. I thought I was going to be educated. I thought I was going to be doing something.
I was going to say, what was your goal?
At 12, I was thinking of being a cook, being a chef. At the age of 14, when my grandma died, I learned the valuable lesson of what nurses do for this world. For the society. And I wanted to be that. So I was going to go do nursing. When I got into high school, that was my forethought. Was I'm going to graduate, get into nursing school, and I'm going to fucking take care of people.
Yeah.
But things change. You find new avenues. You discover things about yourself, and you find out that it's not about what you're doing. It's just about whether or not you're happy doing what you're doing.
Shout out Morgan. Morgan just snapped me.
What do you say?
Like, specifically.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's asking me about the shop. He's asking me about the shop.
Fellow podcaster Morgan Hyman.
Go check out Breaking Hyman podcast on YouTube.
Love Breaking Hyman.
I was a guest. I was a guest.
Studios.
We were a guest.
Yeah, we were guests.
Snake Pit Studios. He does there's like 3 other podcasts. He has a podcast.
The Rattlesnake Roy show, and then the Big PP show.
And I think there's another one that they just started up called The Patriot or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
but go check them out.
Go check out Snake Pit Studios. That's what I was thinking of.
That's the YouTube channel.
That's the YouTube channel.
You'll find all of those podcasts there.
Yes. That's fun. They're fun. It's all a good time. We're all living happy, and be proud of what you're doing. That's the point. In any circumstance in life. Oh, that's too big of a dub. I can't be smoking so heavy. I fucking got my last 2 grams right now.
Ugh. But goddamn, hell, that's because, huh? Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
The shit's changing here in Texas, and it's some fucking bullshit because the government doesn't give a fuck about you, and you just gotta do what you gotta do anyway.
Yeah.
But be safe about it.
Be safe about it. Make sure you take care of your people. Check on the people that care about you for sure.
But yeah, so a lot of people do hate on THCA, and
yeah, it's unfiltered hate for sure.
There is a little bit of difference, and what I will say is the hemp market here does need some regulation because there are, like I said, I've even had some bad experiences myself. Mm-hmm. But really, the only true difference with THCA after smoking it for a while and just like having it be the only thing I really smoke on, and then going back and forth between some other shit too.
Sometimes we give you hits of this stuff.
Fucking. Like, the difference really, like, it's the same plant, it's the same shit. The difference that I'm coming to realize is it's just like tea. THCA is like black tea. Mm-hmm. You can get sweet tea anywhere. It might taste a little bit different. It might have a little tang. You might add some lemon to it. It tastes different, but it's all sweet tea.
Right.
Actual cannabis, legalized recreational cannabis, is like chai tea. Thai tea,
that real shit.
Age, all the different ways you can fucking age it, cure it, fucking different ways you can harvest it, let it grow longer. That's the difference that hemp doesn't allow you to make. Because the hemp industry doesn't allow you the freedom to be able to work with the plants that way. Yeah. Because you just got to grow it, have enough bud, cut it at a certain point, make sure that it passes the THC limit, and then ship it out. So that's how come if you get THCA, it's like real fresh and whatnot. So what I've started doing is I cure it myself. When I buy it, every time I smoke or roll up, I'll just open the jar a little bit and then I'll close the jar. And over time, it literally gets stronger and starts smelling better.
I think, I don't know if I stated on the podcast, but like a good way to buy is like buy in bulk, smoke a little bit, but save the rest. Let that sit for a month. Dog, I bet you it fucking slap.
Do you have a lighter? I didn't bring a lighter.
Yeah, I'll have to get up and find one.
Yeah, so here you got this joint. I honestly don't even remember what I rolled this up with. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no, so this is Doobie Delight. Ooh. This is
I saw that on the shelf.
Banana Kush with Super Silver Haze are the parents.
Oh shit, okay.
There's one more too, I forget the name of, but those are the important ones.
I've been wearing my Bert Kreischer sandals since it's been kind of hot now. So I love my the Dylans. I love my shit. They've been. How long have I had these sandals, baby? 3 years now, and they're still fucking fantastic. How much were they? Do you remember? No? Well, it's a fantastic fucking sandal and very fucking durable. It's not like I wear them every fucking day, but I fucking love these fucking flip-flops. They make me feel like a fucking chill dude.
So as much as I hate the fucking prison system, I actually had my own hand in fucking doing some goddamn detective work. Like, I low-key realized how crazy I can be.
What do you mean? I'll ash in the can right here.
So, fucking at my shop, Crazy turn of events, my guy. Crazy turn of events. I'm chilling with my family. Fucking me and Gabs are just chilling, hanging with the fam. And then I want to go to my shop to pick up some of my shit, to pick up some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so as I'm pulling up, I'm seeing this guy just start running, right?
Right.
Bright ass orange, fucking holding shit. I see him running, and I'm joking with Gabby. I'm like, what? Like, should I hit him with my car? Like, why do I feel like I need to hit him with my car right now?
Maybe you should have.
And then we'd pull into the parking lot, and then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, what are the odds that he's actually running from my store, and I like should have fucking
did something?
Yeah. And then sure enough, I see as soon as I'm parking, I see my coworker run out. He's on the phone, face all red, all like fucking frantic. I'm like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So then I fucking pull up. I pull up to the shit. I roll the window down. I'm like, yo, was that guy stealing? He's like, yeah. Did you see him? I was like, yeah, he's over there. He's like, bro, see if you can follow him. So for the next fucking hour, I'm sitting there trailing this dude as he's running down the fucking city block, bro.
With Gabs in the car?
Yeah, I'm driving. Fucking, we're in her car. If it was my car, I probably would have just fucking pressed his ass and hit him, like, hit his ass with my car and pressed his ass, got our shit back, and fucking got it back, no problem.
Just because it wasn't your car?
Yeah, if we were in my car, it probably would have went down a little bit differently.
He would have went down a little bit differently.
So we're just driving in the car, right? And he's just running down the city block, literally obvious as fuck, in a bright yellow fucking reflective thing,
visible,
holding a stuffed animal, running and shit. And the reason why I say that I realized how crazy I can be is because we were literally stalking this man. Like,
you realize how good you were at fucking
like,
mobilizing.
Fucking, he was running down the street and then eventually started walking. I'm like a block away, looking at him like through the alley and through like vantage points and shit, and like just going trailing, like snaking through the blocks, staying behind him, but like still keeping an eye on him and shit. Just trailing him. He has no idea we're following him. He ducks behind some like big work trucks. Mm-hmm. I watched this man get butt ass naked, stripped down to his toes, change into a all black fit to like change his profile, right?
Ah, hell no. He was trying to work quick, bro. And not quick enough.
But hold on. The funny part is he was still holding his big ass stuffed fucking animal.
Yeah, the one thing that's going to make you stand out. But still.
And so...
That's his pillow, goddamn.
So literally we keep on following him. Like I said, for a whole hour we're trailing him. And then the whole time my coworker's still back at the shop. He already called the cops and he's there like trying to fucking... Basically, we're working together. I'm giving location description. Told him that he changed his clothes, and fucking, they end up finding him and cornering him, and then they pat his ass down, give us back the product, and then I just take it back to the shop.
That would have been funny if you were just a Samaritan and not the coworker, and they were like, "Well, here, you can go ahead and take it back," and you're like,
well, no, because they were like, you work there, right? And I was like, yeah, and then I had Caleb on the phone. And it was okay. But fucking, it was just a situation. It was fucking crazy. We was like some fucking detective shit. I was all fucking. But it's like, I don't even really. It's not that I feel good about putting him in jail. It's just like, fuck you, bro. Still for me?
If you're a thief, you're a fucking asshole.
You fuck on me?
Yeah. I fuck on you.
But
is that racist or is that just a movie quote?
I think that's just a movie quote.
Cool. Please don't hate me.
But yeah, no, so that was a fucking crazy ass experience.
Dog, that's tough as fuck.
No,
what did he end up taking?
He took two vapes.
That's like $40.
Yeah, 2 Delta vapes. No, total it would have been like a little over $50. But fucking, yeah. The fucked up part is I didn't even get a reward.
You just did good. Didn't even pay for the gas or nothing.
Right? Like if I didn't follow him, he would have never got away.
Right.
And we wouldn't have gotten our shit back. Which is really what I'm happy about. The fact that we got our shit. The fact that someone stole from us and I fucking got that shit back.
I'm the hero.
Like I said, if we were in my car, I deadass would have just fucking
pressed like something.
took his shit and then fucking
He's
kept
like,
going.
oh, what the fuck? And you're like, move again. He starts running.
I've been watching too much Breaking Bad, bro. I think that's what's happening.
That's just how you feeling.
Yeah, I'm on my Walter White shit. But that's fucking funny. It's just crazy all the types of people that I meet at the dispensary.
There's definitely some characters, and I've met a few.
Yeah, everyone's a fucking character, man. It's crazy. And everyone's smoking for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool because, like, it just solidifies what I've been thinking in the recent years is, like, all cannabis use is medical use.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you're just doing it to have fun, you're doing it still for a reason. To get away, to relax, to do something.
Ease your pain.
Mm-hmm, the same way a spa day can be classified as medical.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucking... Honestly, this is like a blunt. This blunt is fucking medical. Spa day. Healthy or something.
Now, is it just slowing me fucking down and making me feel nice? Yes. But what's the fucking harm in that?
Fucking ridiculous. It's crazy, man. And then it's wild that if you... I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the fucking clips of the live stream that they had at, like, the press conference where all of the representatives were there trying to show why they believe in the bill.
Yeah. Or I hadn't seen that side of it.
But he was basically it was just him looking like a fool. Basically just saying, these will kill you.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yes.
These made a kid jump in front of a train. That sounds like a personal problem, first of all. I think he wanted... It sounds to me that he wanted to jump in front of the train first and just wanted to go out easier. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, which that's a great way of taking yourself out very fast. Not that I've done it or anything, I know.
Hey, all I'm saying is there's been a few people to fucking dose themselves on LSD and then die.
Damn, for real?
Uh-huh.
How intense is that, though?
I wouldn't know.
That's crazy.
Fucking... The one that I know for sure is, damn, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Aldous Huxley. He wrote a book, Brave New World. It's like one of those books that are on the same as like 1984 and those type of books.
He died from taking too much acid?
No, he didn't die from taking too much acid. On his deathbed, he took acid.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. So when he died, he was on acid.
I imagine that really does nothing other than just make you feel nice, and then boom, you're fucking
dead. Yeah.
What did he die of? Do you know?
I don't remember. I haven't read that story in a little bit. I can look it up right now and find out. Let's see. Let's figure it out here. That's why I have this laptop. Okay, so after looking it up for a little bit and not really wanting to spend too long trying to look it up because I can get stuck up here. I can get stuck a while just trying to look for shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, apparently he died the same day that Kennedy died. That Kennedy was shot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody gonna give a fuck.
And fucking, he had his wife dose him with 100 micrograms of LSD when he was on his deathbed dying of cancer.
Okay, so definitely needed a relief.
Yeah.
Is the point. Okay, well, this has been a very productive episode of Bong Noises.
I think so. We had a nice conversation.
Had a very nice conversation. I hope everybody hears it.
And learn something maybe and take something to heart.
Yeah.
Check out our affiliates. We are earthwellness.com. We have a link at the bottom. You can save 15% off. They have hemp gummies, Delta 9 chocolates, even CBD, CBG stuff, and some legal psychedelics, microdosing stuff. Try it out. It'll be cool.
Use our promo code 42TFLY. That's 42TFLY. All capitalized? Yes. So, wellness.com?
Yeah, earthwellness.com.
Earthwellness.com.
710 Spatula.
710 Spatula. Use our promo code 42T Media.
For 15% off your entire order.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Fiend.
I'm Sandwich.
And you have yourself a nice day.
Peace out. I'm actually pretty fucking high.
Yeah, no, I'm really high. That's why I was like, let me stop now.